Welcome in everybody for another Heroes Land video. This time we're taking on Keblis. Keblis is in the Sunset Desert. It's a good option to go full Nurgle. We also have the Bloodshed Band, which is just basically to try to guarantee you to crit, because you pretty much need to crit when you're using the Static Fist is a good option. There's also a couple other options, but Static Fist is pretty good one to choose. You basically need to do a ton of damage at once, and that's how you beat Keblis, the Eternal Drought. So we're going to show you guys that. We're going to start by using this and then switching over to this one, so we get the benefit of, oh, I don't have this guy. We get the benefit of that guy. So that's one down. So you see right here, I need to do 2,000 damage. So it's 3,000. I need to do 2,000 damage to break it. So that was only 1,000 because we didn't crit right there, because our crit is not 100%. And then there's another one, we broke it, so now we want to switch out again to back to this, and now we're ready to go. So now every crit that I get will increase that phantom time, so that phantom should never really disappear. And I should only have to hit him with one more, or break his shield one more time, possibly 2 times. And I believe that the way it works is he does more damage when he gets more damage done to him. So similar to us with the Nurgle. All right, no crit there. So the Bloodshed Band guarantees a crit after 4 seconds, so that's why it can be useful. But just getting your crit to high enough, it's no big deal if you miss every once in a while. I think I'm at like 60%, so it's pretty good chance. And there's not a real threat while you're waiting through here to get him. Maybe if you don't do damage in enough time, he'll start healing. But it shouldn't be a problem. If you do find that to be, oh shit. If you do find that to be an issue, you can use Anunnaki's Grasp to hit him from a distance. All right, there you go. And see, the Phantom is still up after this whole time. And with the Phantom, we get increased attack, or increased crit and increased speed. So a little bit of a bonus, and it doesn't take up a slot, so that's pretty nice. If you have it equipped, then you get an increased bonus. Oh, I didn't notice. That's one thing you have to notice when he gets his shield on. All right, there's one. So this is where you could lose the Phantom, because if you're not critting, you're going to lose the Phantom. But if it increases it like indefinitely. All right, he's back. We go back to this, and then we're ready to go. See, we still have and right there, those are all crit hits. So it's very possible that I'm just out critting. So every time I hit, there's no cooldown on that. So every time I hit, it increases it by a second. So when I hit like that, that might increase it by like 30 seconds. So we kept the Phantom the whole time, and we got the Scarab Carapace. That's actually the first time I think I've ever gotten that one. And that is Keblis. So let's go through the build a little bit, just to kind of show you guys. We used the... remember, we used this, and this gives us increased crit damage, which is going to make it easier to break when we do crit. We were doing 3,700 though, so this is probably not necessary, but just a nice extra bonus. We also have this, which we have the stack up to 150. You'll be fine with only 100. You don't need the full stacks here. And then Storm Strike is good to have because as you attack, you get a stack up to 40% damage. That's just nice in general. I don't think that applies to the other gun, but that's just nice to get him killed quicker. I also have this for crit, and then when I land crit, there's a chance to reduce cooldown. That doesn't really matter, it just has a high attack. Realistically, I should have had this one on there, which increases weapon skill damage by 12%. That would have made it even easier to get to that threshold, but as you could tell, I was at 2,000. You only needed 2,000, and I was doing 3,700, so I had plenty of attack and stuff. Crit damage from the Larva Ring actually is really big. I would say that's one of the important items to run here. And then you're going to have to... That health is going to help you keep alive, because at the end, that flame that he throws at you can be really dangerous, because the more HP he's lost, the more attack he does, I think. That does it for Keblis. I would say... He's probably one of the first bosses you might run into, and you just can't beat him because you don't have a weapon that can do enough damage. Really, you need the Static Fist. There's another item that I think you can get from here that's like a crossbow. I think technically that can do enough damage, but that might not be true, because I think you have to have the electric. You have to have the bonus of the electric in order to do enough damage, or ice, something with ice that had big damage, but I think the static fist is one of the only things, or it's pretty much the only thing that could do it. I tried the hyper bomb here, thinking it would work because it does a ton of damage, but it doesn't do that much damage to him because he has pretty good non-physical attack, or non-attribute, whatever it is, physical attack. So unfortunately that didn't work. I was kind of excited that it would.